Welcome back to HPL. We just saw ek0p take a 3-0 victory over Muzzy to even up his score here at 1-1 in HPL. You know what? We actually have ek0p on the line here. We're going to talk to him about his strategy, hear what his thoughts are about the match, and you know what? Just find out what he was thinking through the whole thing. ek0p, can you hear us?
Of course I can.
Hey, buddy, congratulations. A nice little 3-0 victory there.
Yeah, thanks.
Nice. And you know what? I think the first question in everybody's mind, why Warlock all 3 times?
I mean, why not? It's the class that I feel most comfortable on, and it's definitely my favorite class. So I figured, why not just go for it? I mean, Sho put his Hunter to great success against me 4 times in a row when I played against him. It worked out for him, so I wanted yeah, sure, it might work out for me as well, right?
It looked like it did work out.
Yeah, you said Warlock was your favorite class. Talk to us a little bit more about that. Why exactly is Warlock your favorite class? Because you've shown that you play pretty much every single kind of Warlock at every step of the way. Like, what exactly about the class is it that's so appealing to you?
Like back in when I played other card games like Magic and OTCG, I always liked the cards that were potentially really powerful, but had some kind of drawback to them. And Warlock is that class that offers those kind of cards in Hearthstone. So naturally, I felt the gravitational pull towards those cards, right? And of course, just the power of the life tap. I love card advantage, and having a hero power that just gives you card advantage by itself in such a way it's not comparable to any other class. It's just I don't know. It just puts the class over the top. And of course, demons are a lot of fun.
Now, we saw you with an acidic swamp ooze in your deck in at least games 2 and 3. I don't think we saw it in game 1. But was this because you thought that Muzzy was going to be very aggressive and you saw a warrior deck game 1?
Well, I can tell you that the swamp ooze was in there from the start because I expected Muzzy to bring classes that are focused on weapons a little bit. Well, he brought the warrior and he brought the hunter. The freeze mage was kind of the odd one out, but yeah, overall, Muzzy played in the past series, in the past match that Muzzy played, he also played rogue, if I remember correctly, and therefore I thought, yeah, sure, if he's planning on playing warrior and hunter and rogue, then Ooze is going to be fine.
We've seen you play a lot of classes in the past. You know, anyone who watches your stream knows that you play a wide variety of decks. And that kind of happened against Sho. You queued up a lot of different decks. But in this one, it was the same proven strategy over and over again. How much practice did you prepare specifically for that one? And how much practice do you think it takes differently to kind of master more strategies going into a single match?
Well, if you want to truly master multiple classes, you have to, first of all, play a lot. And in order to master a class, you have to play it constantly. So you can't like mix the best way of learning multiple classes just by playing a single class over and over and over again, and then just move on to the next one until you get them all figured out. So you have to invest a lot of time. You cannot just master all the classes by playing all of them in a couple of days. That's just not how it works. Yeah. So I like my experience was definitely a factor. It's definitely a factor in regards to that. So I can definitely bring all the classes and all the different deck types, aggro, control, combo, you name it, to the table, and yeah, just get an edge over my opponents who are limited to only a few classes or a few decks.
Excellent stuff from you, ek0p. Congratulations on your win here in HPL tonight, and looking forward to seeing you more play in the future weeks.
Of course, man.
That's going to do it for ek0p interview. Like you said, a lot of practice has to come in from these professionals to make sure that they master a wide range of strategies. And I think, you know, in that vein, the people who put in the most time are the ones who are going to see the most success when they can figure out the right times to start mixing up those strategies.
Yeah, and I think it really shines through that his mastery of Warlock came into this match because, you know what, he queued up Warlock 3 times. We talked about Handlock. He didn't play that deck, and he still 3-0'd. And then you saw him do his homework. He talked about how Acidic Swamp Ooze would be good against all the decks that he thought Muzzy would bring here tonight, and it was in his deck all 3 games. You know what? It would have been very good in games 1 and 3 if it ever would have come up. It never actually happened, you know, and as he said, Freeze Mage was like the odd guy out there, but He seemed to have done his homework and was really prepared for this match, and you see it really shine through with a 3-0 victory.
Yep, ek0p moves up to 1-1 here in HPL. Meanwhile, Muzzy down to 0-2, but still a lot of matches in front of him, so he's going to have to go back to the drawing board, figure out exactly how to start tackling his opponents individually, because so far hasn't gotten the ball rolling. But that's going to do it for our first match, but our second match of the day is coming up here for you guys. Sho versus ek0p. Sho, again, very much known for his control play, and ek0p just coming back from the ESL Legendary Series. Very much looking forward to exactly what he's going to bring to the table. When we come back, that match is going to get underway. You're watching Hearthstone on PvP Live.